After Cyclone Amphan swept through West Bengal last month, another cyclone named Nisarga is heading towards the coast of Gujarat and Maharashtra. It is expected to flood low-lying areas, especially in cities like Mumbai, besides causing damage to infrastructure. As people prepare to face the wrath of the nature once again, vehicle owners need to take extra precautions to ensure their car are safe. It may also be crucial to know what to do if vehicles are found submerged in case of flooding. Here are 10 things you should keep in mind as cyclone approaches. Number 1. Parking securely in the open. A cyclone hitting the coast at around 100 km per hour is capable of causing significant damage to structure, including vehicles left in open. To ensure a vehicle is safe, it is advisable not to park it under a tree or a pole, or even near the walls which may be weak. Covered parking is possibly the best place during such calamity to minimize chances of any external damage to the vehicle. Make sure the handbrake is activated to avoid the storm forcing the vehicle to shift. In case of two-wheelers, it will be easier to probably tie it out to something solid structure to avoid it being swept away by strong winds. Number 2. Avoid low-lying parking areas. Those who use basement parking, especially in residential complexes, should try to avoid such spot till the time the storm is over. Flooding or waterlogging in the basement could lead to a major damage to the vehicle, sometimes even causing irreparable damage. Once the storm is over, chances are that some of the areas will be flooded by heavy rains. Here are the steps to check if your vehicle has any damage due to the flooding or strong winds. Number 3. Check for any external damage. Waterlogging will be just one of the concerns once the storm passes. Even if you secure your vehicle in a safe parking spot, chances are that flying debris can hit and cause structural damage. First step should be to look for any such factors when you step out to check your vehicle. Do not forget to check under the vehicle for any debris or possible damage, because that is one part usually overlooked by most. Be wary of any broken wire around your vehicle, especially in case it is parked in a waterlogged area. Number 4. Get in touch with your car insurance company. If you find your car majorly damaged or underwater, call your insurers to assess the extent of damage. In case you try to start your car and damage any part, it is unlikely to get covered by the insurers. Worse still, you may actually damage the car beyond repairs. Number 5. Check the submersion levels. If you find your vehicle partially inundated, check the level first. If the water level is above the bottom of your vehicle's door, chances are that the parts of the interiors will be wet. In case the water level rises up to the bonnet or grille of your vehicle, get in touch with your insurance company first. Number 6. Dry out the vehicle. If the damage from water is minimum, it is advisable to dry out the car first. Clean the floor mats if they are removable. Else, opt for dry cleaning the car if you find the upholstery slightly damp. A wet interior would lead to a bad smell inside the car. You can also dry it out with the help of a vacuum cleaner and by keeping the doors open. Number 7. Check out for fluid leaks and corrosion. Before you start your vehicle, always check for any kind of a fluid leak like brake fluid, coolant, or even fuel. In case you find any hint of leakage, it is advisable to call for help from a mechanic to get it fixed, or get it towed to the nearest repair shop. Also, if you reside in a coastal area, chances are that your car will develop corrosion, especially under the body. Number 8. Check the oil indicator before starting your vehicle. Ideally, if water level is above the bonnet level, one should not start the car. Chances are that water has made its way into the engine. Before you start the vehicle, you should check the oil indicator for any hints of moisture. Number 9. Check the electrical systems. Besides checking for fluid leaks, it is important to check if the battery and other electrical systems that run your car are functioning properly. If your engine starts, check the headlights, AC, power windows, doors, etc. Number 10. Check the tires. Lastly, if you are satisfied that your vehicle is free from any damage, do check the tires before rolling the car out. In case your tires has some wear and tear, chances are that the water will seep in through those gaps and cause damage. A word of caution. It goes without saying that better prepared you are before the storm, the better your odds are of getting through it. Life is more important than your car. Having an evacuation plan in the event that it becomes necessary is something that should be considered by every household living in the cyclone prone area. Take care, stay safe.